All right, here we go with 14.1 conditionals. Right here, we got to read this thing and then kind of predict what is going to show up in the console log down below. We got some options, so I'm just going to read through these and we'll figure out what it should say. So it's either going to be true or false, right, for Boolean expressions. So looking at line number 5, we've got sprite1y is equal to sprite2y, and if we look at the y values, they are the same, so that's going to be true. We look at line 6, we got sprite1x is greater than sprite2x. Sprite1x is not greater than sprite2x. That's going to be false. On the last one, line 7, we've got sprite1x is less than sprite2y. Okay, so sprite1x is less than sprite2y. So is 100 less than 200? True. So it's going to be true, false, true. Run it. And true, false, true. Beautiful. Okay. Next one, 14.4. There's a couple other in there, and you'll check them out. But we've got to add a console log, right? And so under variables, right here, we've got console log. Okay, and we need to put this inside of the draw loop. I'm going to put it right underneath that race car updating. And I'm checking to see if the position of the race car is less than the finish line, right? So the X position comparison. So I'm going to delete the quotes because that would be a string. And we're going to go race car.x. Is that less than? The finish line.x is our question, right? So I'm going to run that. Did I type everything right? Race car.finish line is not spelled correctly. That's all right. So we'll fix that. So right now it's not, it's false. So we'll just take a look when it hits over here, and it turned to true when it got across the finish line. So there we go. So we need that console log and spelled correctly. There you go. Let's take a look at this next one. So we're supposed to read the code. Let's read it. Up the top, we're making a finish line variable, a race car, same one from the last one. Then this one has already got a Boolean in it. So if the race car X, the value, so as it moves, it's moving to the left. Then if it's less than 100, then the console is going to say winner, right? So it's not until it crosses will it say winner right there. And so I'm going to say 5 right there. Let's speed it up. What will the program do? Console will say winner when it crosses the finish line. Okay. And why is the if block inside of the draw loop? It has to check each time. So if this was not inside of the draw loop, if the if statement was up above the draw loop, it would only check one time, right? And it wouldn't have moved, so it would be false and it would never say winner. So we have to check each time the car moves, so it's moving over 5 every time. We have to check every time to see if it had won yet. So if it's not in the draw loop, it won't check every time. So we're moving this thing across. We got across and it says winner because the race car's X value got less than 100 over here. And now it's just going to continuously say winner. And we did it. The change in fruit size. So we got a conditional statement that we got to make. And we're going to change the fruit scale or when the fruit scale is greater than 2. And this one moves too slow for me as well. So I'm going to get rid of that 0. Let's look at what's happening right here. Fruit growing, and you can see over here what size it is. So we want it to change when it gets to 2. It's already past 2, did not change. So we're going to go into control. We're going to grab our if statement and put that down below. So if the fruit.scale is a greater than 2, we want it to do something. We want to change the picture of the fruit to a pear. Run it. Oh. So I did speed it up quite a bit, so it happens pretty fast. So I'll slow it down just a bit. And bam. As soon as it got to 2, you can see down there, it's growing. That's when it changed. Okay. and it didn't like, you can see right here, it's got this exclamation. It likes a 0 in front of it. So we're good to go there. All right, hey, great job. We'll see you on the next one.